Hey guys, so I thought I'd show you a really easy all drugstore makeup look that I wear on pretty much a daily basis. It's a nice purple eye, super easy, looks good on every eye color, so I hope you enjoy. First, I am starting out with my favorite primer. It's L'Oreal Lumi. It kind of creates a nice glow, makes your makeup stay, and is really reasonably priced. So that is what I'm using. Underneath my eyes, my favorite concealer is Maybelline Age Rewind. This stuff is awesome for moisturizing your under eyes, getting rid of any darkness, and creating a base for your eyeshadow. I mixed two foundations that I really like, N2 and N3. One's the Lumi version and one's just the original True Match. And I use my knockoff beauty blender to kind of smooth everything in and blend it out. I find that it creates some nice coverage but still looks natural at the same time. Next up is Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This stuff is awesome and a great dupe for NARS Creamy Concealer. I use it under my eyes and then any type of discoloration I have from acne scarring, which as you can see is mainly around my chin and my cheeks. And then I blend it all in. Then using my NYX Jumbo Stick. Do you remember how everyone used to talk about these things? And now nobody on YouTube talks about them anymore. But I love them as an eyeshadow base when you're trying to kind of create a really intense pop of color. You just have to make sure to not make it too thick. Now, I use my NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer as my transition shade and my bronzer. I'm a huge fan of making products multitask because why not? It saves you money and it's more convenient because you're not using multiple products to do the same things. This is Essence All About Nude palette. I'm going to be using mainly just the burgundy shade right there. To be honest, guys, I'm not a big fan of this palette. The shade I'm using, I really like. It's highly pigmented, as you can see right here, but all of the other shades are really bad, so I'm actually thinking I might return it. But this shade is awesome, especially when you use your finger to pack on the color. It prevents fallout and it actually makes the color seem kind of more metallic-y, if that makes sense. I'm just going in there with a second coat just to intensify the color. Next up, I'm just smoothing out my brow bone and my inner corner with the lightest shade in the palette. As you can see, not pigmented at all, but it kind of works for this look just because you want more natural on the brow bone when the lid is so intense. Off camera, I did my liner and I'm now lining my inner rim with Essence I Love Rock Glossy Liner. This is actually really pigmented and stays put pretty well, so I do really like this for my inner rims. Now I'm kind of demonstrating that you can use Maybelline Natural Smokes, but my favorite is using my Milani Brow Powder, surprisingly enough, as my under eye kind of smoked out color. Once again, love to use the same product for multiple uses. And then using that same Milani brow powder, I'm using the more brown neutral shade to fill in my brow. And then that Sunny Bronzer is making an appearance again as I am using it to just kind of warm up my skin tone. This is one of my favorite blushes. This is by Wet n Wild. It's a shimmery kind of berry color, but looks actually pretty natural on the cheeks, kind of sun-kissed. It's awesome when you're using a colorful eye to use a more natural, kind of neutral blush color. Curling my eyelashes, most important. And then one of my favorite mascaras, L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I'm really trying to lay it on thick just to kind of add to the drama of my eyes. And then to set it, I'm using Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Face Powder in Translucent Light. And this stuff is awesome. It completely mattifies you and stays put. I love it. Physicians Formula Highlighter Shimmer Break. Look at this highlight. Bam! And then I'm using my Jordana Tawny lip liner. And I really like over-exaggerating my lips. So I tend to bring the line pretty far down from my natural lip. Then I'm using Essence Nude Love. This I feel like is a dupe for MAC Cream Sheen in Creme de Nude. It's such a beautiful color. And then to top it off is one of my newfound loves. It's NYX Pink Frost. I've owned this for a while, but I've fallen in love with it again. It's such a beautiful, like, nude, shimmery pink that's just like gorgeous. And there you have it. There's the final look. I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.